Hello and welcome here to Talking FCB and welcome here to the first of two podcasts coming up today, guys. The first one, which is this one, I'm going to be talking in a bit of detail about what the transfer ban, which has been confirmed now by the Court of Arbitration of Sport, it is going to stand. We're not able to sign players until 2016. I'm going to be talking about that in this podcast. And in the second one coming up a little bit later on, I'm going to be looking at all the players in our current squad and reviewing their year in 2014 and giving them an overall rating of performance out of 10 for 2014. So stay tuned for that. But first of all, let's talk about the transfer ban. Now, it was confirmed this morning by the CAS that they were going to upheld our ban, which basically means they're not going to budge on it. They're not going to, wipe it away. They did give us a little bit of leeway in the summer, didn't they? Of course, the transfer ban was supposed to start last summer, but we were able to sign players. But this time they have said that we are not going to be able to sign any players at all. Not loan deals, not free transfers, nothing at all until 2016, and that'll be the January window, will be the first one available to us. Now, this means a few things. That means that we can still sell players. We are still able to let players leave the club, but we cannot sign any. We cannot bring any players into the club. We can promote players from within, which is the best positive of the entire thing. Basically, what this means, guys, is that we will finally get our identity back. The board, who are in state now, they have done some terrible, terrible things to this club, and I do 110% blame them for this ban. It is 110% their fault. Their controlling of our matters at the club have not been good enough. Their decision-making has been absolutely appalling. It is 100% their fault. And in 2016, this current board, I promise you that they'll be gone. They will be out as soon as the elections in 2016, because that's the soonest that it can happen. They cannot have presidential elections before that time, but in 2016, when the elections come around, this board will be gone, and I highly suspect that Joan Laporta, who was here in the Pep Guardiola era, he was the president then, he will come back, and he will build this club back to its stature. But let's still have optimism now, because this will mean that we will be promoting players. We will be promoting players from La Masia. There will be the juvenile teams, which will be promoted to La Masia, the academy, the B team. There's a lot of players in there now which will be looking at the first team thinking, right, I've got a 2-year window, I've got the whole of 2015, so I've got a 1 year there, and then hopefully I can impose myself on the squad and try and get myself promoted. There'll be a lot of young players. There's a lot of talent that we've got in our younger teams that will be looking at that and thinking, right, this is my chance now, because this is a chance for those players who aren't always recognised. We're not going to be able to go out and sign players from abroad, from different countries. We've got to look within. We've got to stick with our academy. And that's brilliant. The fact that our younger players have now got a great chance. We've got a fantastic academy. We've got brilliant resources there. Now it's time to use them. We need to get our identity back. We need to bring back that La Masia, because what was the most important thing about the Pep Guardiola era? We were promoting from within. They all had the same ideas. They were all thinking in the same direction. They were all Barcelona fans. They wanted to come out and wear the shirt with pride and with fury, and they were determined to do well for the club. We need to bring that back, and that will enable us to bring this back. Yes, there will be some problems. The first problem is, in the B side, in the academy, there doesn't really appear to be an outstanding right back, which is a problem, because clearly we have a problem in the right back position. What this will mean, guys, the transfer ban, I do not see Martin Montoya leaving the club now. There is not a chance that Luis Enrique will want to be stuck with Dani Alves and Douglas as his right back choices until 2016. No matter what's gone on with Montoya, doesn't matter if he wants to leave or he doesn't, there is no chance, in my opinion, that we can let him go now, because we cannot afford to have those two as our right backs until January 2016. It will not work. It is not good enough. So hopefully that'll be addressed. There are, of course, problems. We do need some possible reinforcements in the centre-back area. Xavi will probably be retired or have left the club by 2016. There will be some other problems that we'll have to foresee, but there are some players coming back, the likes of Denis Suarez, Alan Halilovic, Adama Traore, there's some very, very good players, Munir, Sandro. There are players in the B-side and who are out on loan, don't forget, that can come back into this team and make an impact. And that's the beauty of the ban. There are very, very many negatives, I'm sure you can think of them, but there are some things now where you'll say, this can impact our club in a positive way. We can get some good out of this is happening, and hopefully we can get the best out of it, because it's not an ideal situation, but we got to get the best out of it. So leave your thoughts down below, guys. What do you make of the transfer ban in general? We've known it's coming for for some time now, but this morning it has been confirmed that it will not be overturned and we will be banned from signing players until 2016. So leave your thoughts below, guys. Leave this video a like if you did enjoy it, and of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe to Talks FCB. Really means a lot, and I'll look out for that video coming up later on the 2014 Players Review video. That'll be coming up soon. So thanks as always, guys. I'll see you very soon, but until then, Visca Barça!